Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. John Franklin Myers in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The RPO, that one is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Duvernay with the grab. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season to 1 more week.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's good for a Bengals.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bengals
First down throw for Burrow. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
Marlon Humphrey on the
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 6. makes it 3rd and
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Alvin Austin. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend.
Ravens nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Baltimore. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. To throw is Burrow. There's a screen coming for Kamara. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line as we are ready to get back underway. Quickly into the hands of Chase. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 30.
Burrow here on second down. This one grabbed by Austin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact...
Making guys miss, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Bengals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Lamar gonna hang on to it, and he's gonna get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry, and they're gonna work this down inside the 45. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run it with Henry. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
They'll go with the sneak, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes. That run, that's enough to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Bateman is the motion man. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was brought down by Jordan.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got that line scrimmage.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air. What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. Burrow to throw. This one complete right side. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Good for the Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He finds Austin with the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That one taken in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put them in a good matchup, let them go win, and give them a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Ravens.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens handed back out again. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here comes 2nd and 4.
a 6-yard
Burrow now.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins.
A gain of 6.
On 1st down, Burrow. It's from Higgins who makes the grab. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down, Burrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 49. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. Officially a 29-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We're up here with Camaro. Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Bengals 31, Ravens 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals 46-yard line.
Jackson up top again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down throw for Burrow. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
3rd and long.
brings up third down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
We're about ready now for the punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. One of the tight ends in motion right. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down, but now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Burrow. This one is down of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Bengals 38. Ravens.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Play action now. Jackson. To the right side. He's got Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven first down.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 49-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down. Pistol formation with Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Again, right up the middle to Henry.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Duvernay in motion. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. Jackson out of the pistol. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. He's to midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Bengals first down.
On first down, Burrow. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 45. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd down, Burrow. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
22-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Pistol, Jackson ready. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard, but let's check the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.